This is a box from Nintendo. They reached out and asked us if we can check out their Switch OLED Mario Edition, which I of course said yes to, but inside there's actually two of them because they want us to give one of them to one of you. This is Sergio AM. Welcome to It Came From a Box. So here it is, the new Mario edition of the Nintendo Switch OLED. The box is the same, but of course with that red colorway. And down here we've got that little silhouette and it says Mario Red Edition. Off the side we have OLED model along with its three main features. On the other side we've got the list of everything in the box. And on the back, an overview of the system. Underneath the first flap, we have that quick start guide printed right on here. And inside we first have the set of Joy-Cons in that Mario red that looks beautiful. Next we have the console, also in that red. Then we have the red dock, followed by all our cables, as well as the Joy-Con grip. So there's been a few Mario editions for previous versions of the Switch, and this one's for the OLED model. They went with this low-key design. It's not slathered in Mario decals, there's no huge mustache or cap with an M on it, but it instead has a small touch with this silhouette of the running plumber on the back. Then, if you pop open the back plate, it's almost as if Mario's entering a bonus stage filled with coins, which is actually in the same layout as the one in the original Super Mario Bros. 1-1 bonus stage. I am a sucker for Easter eggs like that, love it. Now the Mario Red is in a very bold tone, not as dark as some of the previous versions I've seen. It's almost slightly towards an orange, and it pairs nicely with the black accents and buttons. Anyways, if you haven't upgraded to the OLED, this refresh includes their new kickstand, which is really well designed with a much wider angle of adjustment thanks to those hinges, and it's way more durable than the original. You don't have to worry about this one popping off. It also has enhanced audio with twin front-facing speakers that sound awesome for a handheld device. And inside, we pretty much have the same chipset and RAM, but they've upgraded the internal storage from 32 to 64 gigs. Now, as the name implies, the biggest upgrade here is the screen. Instead of a 6.2-inch LCD, we now have a 7-inch OLED screen with much smaller bezels. In OLED fashion, we get amazing image quality, great contrast ratio, and perfect blacks, all of which pair really well with Nintendo's bright and vibrant games that really pop right off the screen. It's one of those you have to see it to believe it kind of things. The dock also got a few upgrades. The design is about the same, but with rounded corners. We still have those two USB ports off the side. Over on the back, we have this circular pass-through for our cables. And the backplate is now removable, so you can leave it off, which makes it easier to access all those ports inside. Speaking of which, in here we have the same ports for the AC adapter and HDMI, but they've replaced the USB for a very useful LAN port, which gives us a more reliable connection with faster speeds than Wi-Fi, and that really helps with downloads and gives you a more stable online multiplayer experience. Overall, this upgrade is a must-have for handheld players like myself. Games just look stunning on this screen, and the audio also sounds much better as well. Now, just a fanboy for a bit, since I was a kid, Nintendo has always been a part of my life. I know it sounds corny, but their games are tied in such a special way to my childhood that in some form, they've shaped me into the person I am. So I know it may not be a huge deal for most people, but I'm very humbled that they reached out and sent this console our way. It'll forever be in my collection now, but what's even better is that they sent this second one to give to one of you this holiday season. So if you want a chance at it, all you gotta do is comment below and tell us your fondest Nintendo memory along with the hashtag #Let'sGo. Then on December 22nd, I'll announce the winners on Threads, X, and Instagram stories, so make sure to follow us on there as well. Big thanks to Nintendo for sending these out. It really means a lot, and if you win, please send us photos so we can share them on here. Once again, this is Sergio AM. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you for the next box.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to help us out, you can do so by clicking that thumbs up button. And while you're at it, why not subscribe for more content? It's free. We also love to hear you out, so please leave a comment down below or talk with us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Sergio IM, and I'll see you for the next box.